The drop in international crude oil price is mainly due
is to ensure that the police force remains.
Get your latest incredible and breaking news at home and around the region.
Nearby Raumai 18 and Mapindo.
These things are thoroughly investigated.
Dr. Gideon Kendino marveled at
TVWAN News, nightly at 6, live on TVWAN.
Excellent one here. And a wicket to Varun Chakravarti. That is super from Phil Salt.
The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello and welcome to TVWAN News. I'm Carol Kidu Jr.
And I'm Tracy Pat. Join me later for sports.
In this edition, Yakumo in dire need of relief support, Trukai recognized female as model farmer, and round 3 a weekend of upsets.
Yakumo villagers in the Madang province area are calling on the provincial and national governments to address the damages done to homes and food gardens due to continuous rain. The locals are blaming the contractors for removing gravel from a nearby creek without proper backfilling because this continuous activity has diverted the river path into the village. When it rains, homes and whole gardens are flooded. The recent heavy rains have also flooded the village cemetery.
Yakumo villages of Ward 13 consists of 3rd to 4th generation settlers from Bundi. Locals continue to suffer from the overflow of the Yakumo Creek. They have blamed local contractors from failing to backfill areas of the river where they are removing gravel. This has changed the course of the water flow, and now locals are faced with issues of flooding. Their calls to the district office for relief supplies continues to fall on deaf ears. They have formed a committee to air collective concerns at the Madang Provincial Disaster Office. Committee member and village court magistrate David Gene has taken the lead in this. Their collective call is for authorities to find a permanent solution to what they describe as a man-made disaster.
I'm asking you also, people like him, this Lawara must go back. People like him by, and must go back, all road long. I'm big thinking, people are walking finish, scope of walk, people are making finish, that's all. No gatalibi come.
Speaking on behalf of the women and children, Vero Kumura said challenges are endless in taking crops to the market, sick babies to hospital, mothers in labor to hospital, and children to school. With the widening river banks, access to these services is more than delayed, especially during the heavy rains.
Pen mi plaza pilin, road locar warasa kam na mi plaza hat through lo move. So people consent lo mi plaza mama mi plaza wari lo pikinini time all stop lo school. Sample time also miss out lo class or no say go because wara lad and tight not tight. Close 2, 3, 4, even one week to also stop outside na mi plaza bit la wari lo pikinini because all human races lo country tomorrow.
Ward 13 Councillor Peter Mamuri is satisfied that at least the Provincial Disaster Office has received their submission for assistance.
Community feeling pain, me feeling pain, but me and local level council, we know what enough helping. Our farmers, cocoa farmers, vanilla, out.
Madang Provincial Disaster Coordinator Rudolph Mongali sympathized with the Yakumo people after seeing their situation.
Mr. Mongali companies na to I'm all standing by your right. Give me try. Walk from district must help him. Me give him work on district must make him. District fail him, you blah. Yes. So, am you alright? Sunday blah house there, lose him stop. You may take him tomorrow, now you may go.
Mr. Mongali said since this is a man-made disaster, those who have been collecting gravel out of the riverbed must be equally responsible. This includes the Provincial Department of Works and Highways.
Every block climate change, I'm a big person in through now. Now climate change, and one block monster. Sick too. Climate change too and bring him sick too, come check. Let's not sick it up in Saudi before, now but you go in check. Environment. Banana, now I'm Kagaya. Yakumo, you must send it out. Stop crossing water, you losing water now.
Mr. Mongali added that the disaster committee has no resources and funding to assist them. He said the 1 million kina allocated by the national government is pending, as well as that it is not enough to cater for 150,000 households that are affected. Salome Vincent, TVWAN News.
Octeri Mining Limited has stepped in to support the disaster relief efforts in East Sepik and Chimbu provinces with a generous donation of 1 million kina. Each province received 500,000 kina to aid in ongoing relief and recovery operations following last month's catastrophic natural events. In East Sepik, a combination of persistent heavy rainfall and a powerful 6.9 magnitude earthquake resulted in severe flooding and widespread destruction, particularly affecting communities along the Sepik River. The province experienced substantial damage to infrastructure, homes and local livelihoods, compounding the immediate humanitarian needs of the population. Similarly, in Chimbu province, the same earthquake accompanied by heavy rainfall triggered destructive floods and landslides. The disaster severely impacted agricultural areas, wiping out vital food and cash crops and demolishing numerous homes, thereby exacerbating the hardship faced by local communities. The disasters have had a devastating toll on both provinces, causing several deaths, leaving many individuals unaccounted for and displacing thousands. Affected residents are now facing severe shortages of food, safe drinking water, and shelter, with damaged roads and infrastructure, making it difficult to reach and assist the impacted communities. The presentation of the funds were carried out in formal ceremonies in each province. OTML Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer Kedi Limbit personally traveled to Wibek on April 24th to deliver the funds to East Sepik's Acting Provincial Administrator Alphonse Kami in an event attended by Provincial Disaster Manager Derek Warakai and other local officials. On April 25th, Jesse Pile, OTML's General Manager of Social Performance and Sustainability, presented the aid to the Chimbu provincial government. The ceremony in Chimbu was attended by Governor Noah Kul, Deputy Governor Anton Kua, Provincial Administrator John Punde, and representatives from the 6 districts of the province, all witnessing the company's commitment to aiding their recovery. Kedi Limbit expressed the company's dedicated support in his statement, saying that as a 100% PNG-owned mine, OTML recognizes their corporate social responsibility to support the relief and recovery of the people in East Sepik and Chimbu provinces. The need for immediate aid is critical, and it is during these moments that compassion and generosity can ignite hope for these suffering immense despair. Through these donations, OTML aims to ensure that the relief reaches the affected swiftly and effectively, supporting the broader efforts to rebuild the severely affected communities and restore normalcy to the lives of those impacted. The National Fisheries Authority and the National Quarantine and Inspection Authority, or NAQIA, have signed a new Memorandum of Understanding to further enhance the country's fisheries and aquaculture sectors. This agreement, building on a decade of successful collaboration, aims to streamline regulatory processes and promote sustainable development. The NFA has committed 1 million kina to support infrastructure, lab equipment, staff training, and other technical areas. The renewed partnership underscores both agencies' dedication to strengthening trade, improving biosecurity, and supporting economic growth through responsible fisheries practices. A magistrate at the Waigani District Court refused an application to strike out a break-enter and stealing case due to the amount of money that was stolen and the involvement of dangerous arms. Magistrate Paul Purini wants justice and fairness to be upheld. The case involves a break-and-enter of a shop at the Gero suburb in Port Moresby in January this year. Over 300,000 kina worth of property was stolen.
Defendants Leonard Martin and Michael Sebia will be standing trial for charges of magistrate refused to strike out, break, enter and stealing properties worth more than 300,000 kina. During the time of the alleged offense, bush knives and pistols were used. Both men were arrested on January 28 and arraigned on the 29th this year. Presiding Magistrate Paul Purini refused an application by the defense lawyer to strike out the case, saying justice will be upheld in this matter. The application to have the case struck out was filed due to the inability of the police to present to the court the end-up brief for almost 4 months to date. According to the defense lawyer, both defendants have been appearing in court for almost 4 months, awaiting the police to present the police end-up brief. This prompted him to ask the court to strike out the case. Police prosecutor Peter Semgli alleged that the offense involved a series of harms, including bush knives and pistols, and properties worth over 3,000 kina were stolen. Semgli asked the court to consider Section 37 of the Constitution, which applies to the interest of justice for the victims, meaning there has to be a balance in the matter. The prosecutor then made an application for the court to adjourn the matter. In his ruling, Magistrate Ni granted the application made by the prosecutor and refused the application made by the defense lawyer. Magistrate said for the interest of justice and fairness, taking into account how much was stolen, the matter will return on May 13, 2024 for mention. Tracy Pa, TV1 News.
The Waigani District Court has withdrawn a willful murder case after an application was filed by the arresting officer to withdraw the matter. When swearing in an affidavit to make the application, the arresting officer said he was forced by the CID officer at that time to arrest the accused. He said with a lack of evidence to formulate a police brief of the matter, he made an application to withdraw the information. Presiding Magistrate Paul Purini said willful murder is a serious crime because it affects the life of an individual. He also reminded the policeman that under the Constitution and his police training, he should not carry out an arrest by force. Magistrate Ni then granted the application by the arresting officer and withdrew the matter. The defendant in this matter, MacLean Hara, was arrested and charged with willful murder. He appeared before the court while in police custody and was released after police withdrew the case. You're watching TV1 News. After the break, CTSL shares 2023 profits and women recognized as model farmer.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSP Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSP branch today to register now for BSP Mobile Banking. BSP Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia! Prime PNG made.
The Toyota JD Hiace bus comes in 14 and 15-seater high-roof luxury model powered by 2.8 liters JD engine for optimal performance output, fuel efficiency and quietness, designed with improved safety features and easy maneuverability for tire steering angle. The Hiace lift suspension and annular frame structure is opted for smooth ride, comfort and safety. Experience the ride on the Hiace bus and experience the Hiace pride, the bus that exceeds all expectation.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SP Lager, Bunyamyumi.
Right across the nation, we eat snacks crackers. Emi Trubla, all get a young planalapun, only like him snacks crackers. Only make him here, no PNG, one-time lay biscuit company. It's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
From hilarious animals to superheroes, from princess stories to high-flying dragons. We have it all. Nikki, the kids' movie channel.
They show all kinds of human traits.
They may care about dental hygiene more than some humans.
They make friends and they form strong bonds with their partners.
They're so smart, they're charismatic, really clever.
Discovering how many aspects of their behaviour have parallels with our own.
It's really incredible.
Animals Like Us. Series premiere, 12th May on Love Nature.
Welcome back. Landowners, impacted communities and stakeholders of the Porgera mining project have been urged to fast-track the community development agreement so that they can start receiving benefits. Mining Minister Mugowadilu raised this when addressing the Heights Porgera power line landowners of the project last Friday on April 26 in Tyre.
A meeting with the power line landowners in Tarihela province was the final one of a series of pre-community development agreement meetings, which the state team has been conducting in the last few months, involving all landowners and stakeholders. The Heights Porgera power line landowners play an important role as power suppliers to the mine. The CDA process is a benefits negotiation process where parties will negotiate what benefits they would like to get from the project.
And then we have two of the one that more landowners, so LSML, LNP. Okay, now people come here along, you all long power. So you will get talk now fast tracking is like process, CDA process. So before the end of June, you must complete all the process. Over everybody.
Pre-CDA meetings aim to provide the state's response to the position papers, create awareness, clarify issues, prepare landowners, and respond to specific agendas presented by landowners and stakeholders. Landowners were told to cooperate with the state team and find ways forward to address their positions on major potential benefit streams available to them, such as equity and business development grants. Hela Governor Philip Undialu urged the state team to clearly define the various benefit streams and how it would benefit his people, taking into account the various laws and policies that govern benefits distribution.
Bien process for you, we don't have asking you law, second process for you. Bien process now, somewhere where you can clearly define it. Tell us stakeholders, and we will money you also. This lab lot or no so, and we will put in the side law. This law am right. Through the negotiated program,
Meantime, Minister Dilu said the state would not negotiate benefits outside of laws and ask for understanding from landowners and stakeholders. The next step now is to launch CDA proper for negotiations in the coming weeks. Susan Oreape, TVWAN News.
International Dance Day, also known as World Dance Day, is celebrated globally on April 29th every year to promote the rich variety of dance forms practiced worldwide. Established in 1982 by the International Dance Committee of the International Theatre Institute, UNESCO, the day promotes the art of dance across diverse cultures. A significant aspect of the celebrations for International Dance Day includes showcasing the rich dance traditions of various cultures, particularly those from Papua New Guinea. In PNG, dance forms are deeply intertwined with the social, ceremonial, and communal life of its people. Traditional dances such as the Sing Sing and Bamboo are more than just artistic expressions. They play crucial roles in storytelling and heritage preservation. These dances feature vibrant costumes, complex rhythms, and intricate movements that bring to life the stories of ancestral spirits and communal histories, highlighting the profound cultural significance of dance in PNG. Events globally include performances, workshops, and discussions aimed at fostering an appreciation of dance as a vital part of cultural identity. Over 60 tourism service providers in Papua New Guinea were certified through the China Ready program, aimed at enhancing the experience for Chinese tourists. This event, held at APEC House in Port Moresby, involved collaboration between the PNG Tourism Promotion Authority, the NCDC government, and the Chinese government. This initiative makes the PNG the 51st global participant in a program that adapts local services to meet the expectations of Chinese visitors, aiming to boost tourism and economic growth. Comrade Trustee Service Limited, the trustee company of the Defence Force Retirement Benefits Fund, has announced its financial performance and crediting rate for the 2023 financial year. In 2023, the net profit of 48.8 million kina in 2023 for CTSL was an increase compared to 2022 with 33.5 million kina.
Chair of the CTSL Board of Directors, Michelle Hauofa, stated that 48.8 million kina profit was distributed between the accumulation account and the defined benefit account in a 45-55 allocation respectively, resulting in a 7.3% crediting rate for members. Interest was credited to member accounts over the weekend. CTSL's net assets are 713.9 million kina, an increase of 83.6 million kina from 2022. Hauofa was also pleased to announce an increase in reserves from 485,000 kina in the year prior to 518,000 kina currently. Hauofa acknowledged the diligence and commitment of the CEO and management, as well as the directors. She said the increase in comprehensive income by 219% and growth of net assets by 13.2%, plus an improved reserve position, is a testament to the dedication of the team. Hauofa gave thanks to the Bank of Papua New Guinea as industry regulator for its continued guidance and support, and congratulated the excellent financial results by NAS Fund and Number One Super for their members. While 2023 proved to be a good year for our members, CTSL cautions that financial performance of the superannuation industry is driven by market and economic conditions, both local and global. Jasmine Jack, TV1 News.
A memorandum of understanding was signed recently between the SME Corporation and the Imbongo District Development Authority. This paves way for the DDA to engage SME Corporation to promote and facilitate business and MSME development through entrepreneurship training and other business development and advisory support services to the people of Imbongo District, Southern Highlands Province. Coinciding with the signing of the MOU, a training on Start Your Business Microenterprise or SYB-ME was also officially closed. The training was facilitated by network partners or trainers who were trained by SME Corporation. 32 participants graduated from the training with certificates. Out of these, 29 are existing micro, small to medium enterprises or MSMEs, and 3 are startups. Member for Imbongo, Pilaninengi, committed 500,000 kina to My Bank and the National Development Bank as startup capital for the trained MSMEs to access. Gertrude Andreas is not just a rice farmer, she was recognized as a model farmer by Trukai Industries during their recent graduation at Erap in Morobe Province. She has gone back to Jiwaka and shared her newly acquired skills with 46 other people with the aim of elevating her community's standard of living.
Gertrude Andreas radiates optimism and positive energy wherever she goes. This was evident during the April 19th graduation of 142 rice farmers at Erap in Morobe Province. Andreas was one of the farmers who had completed 20 weeks of irrigated rice farming training at the PNG University of Technology in 2023. The Jiwakan farmer applied for Chukai's Smart Farmer program, and after completing it, she left for home with 3 kilograms of rice seeds that were given to them.
So outlaw 2 kilo of seeds Chukai giving me planning harvest him close to 400 kilogram. From them, me extend him this lab was make at seed, so me work him this like me run him training. One time all community blow me. 46 pla line me train him all. I got one pla program me plus run him inside the community, so mix him all 19 pla participant lo yonki, na 27 lo jiwaka. Now all complete him this la training finish him 3 months now and bambla finish him program the end of this month, but rice plongo now I'm ready.
The Smart Farmer program is a 5-year partnership between Trukai, the PNG University of Technology, and the Pacific Adventist University. A memorandum of agreement was signed on October 12, 2022 between Unitech and Trukai with the aim of enriching and extending farmers' basic knowledge and skills in rice farming, enabling them to achieve higher returns from producing quality and marketable yields. Andreas believes that time and resources spent on rice will yield greater benefits compared to other cash crops, as rice takes between 3 and 6 months to reach maturity and is a staple food.
Lo 3 months and rice am ready. Na mi harvest. So after 3 months, like inside lo jiwaka, mi can plant him 3 rounds in a year. Or you can plant all year round, depend lo, like you walk. So time mi plant him mosem, mi looking mosem rice am grow good thread. People planning low water and people planning nothing low dry land too, same seed. But both of them low dry land and low irrigation too, I'm grow very well. So I'm taking close to 4 months now, but you harvest them rice blue. So from 90 to 120 days. Depend low place you stop long in location. Low place I'm cold long in and but take a long plat and place I'm warm long in. Now normal kind of Jiwaka, I'm 3 months old. People harvest them rice.
Andreas believes rice is the future, emphasizing that today 5 kilogram costs 5 kina.
With rice, maybe I don't go wrong. Kaugo, maybe like semi I'm short plat time. Rice and food security, I'm basta long plat time. Na rice yeah, 1 black cup rice laos do I online bakam maybe basta 1 kina to 2 kina, 1 black cup yeah. So online go around all pine mate all bakam 1 cup rice but like give him so. Me talk not mama all excited straight now me apply him. So now me come here by mix mostly 1 model farmer blow trokai so all by giving me rice meal na pawatila by mix all ka this lago all mama blow me all farmer ka me go put the village me apply the rice now me milim me salim me kege too me saving money too na. That part lo unity one time trukai kami lo partnership and motivate me more lo me come school now me go work lo pamablo me.
Kamela Guare, TVWAN News, Lei.
And now the finance news. The kina closed unchanged at $0.2629 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, our kina was buying $0.2554 US, $0.3880 Australian dollars, $0.2312 euro, and 40.17 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, palm oil, crude oil, and copper closed the day higher. The rest closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX closed higher, and all ordinaries closed higher as well. TV1 News continues after the break with news making headlines overseas. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSP Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSP branch today to register now for BSP Mobile Banking. BSP Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
Hiya, Mama. You wait then, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic kakaro, get up and big smile on face. Time for kim chicken, a great kumutu. Sip, sip, the moo, yes, magic on you.
Magic, the taste PNG loves. Papua New Guinea. We love a reason for a family gathering. A reason to play. A reason to ignite the flame. A reason to cook the best with the best. Flame Oil, now PNG made for PNG cooking. Flame Oil, winning taste.
Harimol ka the rice lovers. Mi plaka 300,000 kina scale school money long win him. Sans long you win him 1,000 kina. 300 the lucky line by winning inside long 4 plus fortnight. Sans belong you in a big plus thread. By 1 kg, he go in a 20 kg scale or ori rice. Cut him this stamp, na put him inside long envelope and the full name, na contact details long you, na drop him inside long entry box long store. Promotion by Pinis long March 29, 2024. Hurry up na win big one scale na ori rice. Piani mi long social media long save mo. Terms na conditionista.
Hardware House is more than just a store. It is where quality meets affordability, where culture is proudly celebrated. Spanning 9 provinces, we pride ourselves in offering top-notch customer support and services. We're more than just a store. We're more than a brand. We are Hardware House.
You are so cool.
Let's go blow this guy.
Blow this guy away.
Whatever. I'm the one they should be scared of.
I'm dying, Tiff.
Pull yourself together. You're Chucky, the killer doll. I say, go out in a blaze of glory and take as many as you can with you on the way out.
Rock your playdate with Chucky Season 3. Wednesdays, 9:45 p.m. on Rock Entertainment.
Welcome back. A coalition agreement was signed by leaders of 4 political parties on Saturday to form the next government in the Solomon Islands. The four political parties consist of the three parties that make up the Coalition for Accountability, Reform and Empowerment and Solomon Islands United Party. The signing is a commitment made by the party leaders in response to the cries of the people for a change in government and leadership. The coalition has a total of 20 MPs. The two parties are vying with former Prime Minister Manasseh Sogavare's party to form a government. More than 200 New Zealand Defence Force personnel have completed a successful deployment to assist with the Solomon Islands general election. The New Zealand Defence Force personnel were part of a joint task force sent on behalf of the New Zealand Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade to help deliver polling kits, ballot boxes and election officials to remote areas of Solomon Islands. After the election tasks were complete, the contingent was also able to provide a variety of other support, including delivering nearly 10 tons of educational resources and around 240 kilograms of World Vision aid supplies around the country. A Cairns court will today hear the final arguments for a landmark climate change case. The case centers around two Torres Strait Islander men who are suing the federal government for failing to protect their homelands from rising sea levels and the impacts of climate change.
Torres Strait is very, very low-lying islands. My island, Boigo Island, is surrounded by mangroves and mud. So it's very, very emotional that the climate impact that's been causing to my islands, and it's damaging the properties and damaging my community rapidly. And this is why I'm taking the government back to the court and get the motion to coming to the end of the closing argument because I'm care about the Torres Strait. I'm care about my community, my island home, Boigo Island. The support that I receive is very important. It's all around Australia, support all around the world, and the Pacific nation, the brothers and sisters from the Pacific that been supporting us through this climate change, been impacting. This is why we like to give a special thanks to their support and all around the world. The people been coming through and supporting us through our climate justice and the climate case that we've been pulling through to the government. It's a betterment for my people, my country, and all the world that be going through with the flood victims and the bushfire victims that are supporting us. You know, it's very emotional that they helping us pushing this climate change through, and until we come to the end of the closing argument.
And that ends the news segment. Join Tracy Pa after the break with the results from round 3 of the 2024 Digital ExxonMobil Cup.
New Fabuloso Multi-Purpose Cleaner with an irresistible fragrance that lasts all day long, creating a field of flowers in every corner of your home. With an irresistible fragrance that lasts and lasts all day long. Fabuloso Irresistible Fragrance.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennell, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
life is filled with unexpected twists and turns. But as a public servant, your healthcare, life insurance, and family security matters most. Introducing the Public Service New Care Association, PSNA, your life's partner in healthcare, life insurance, and guaranteed financial security. With PSNA, you receive quality healthcare services and immediate payment coverage using our smart card. Join the Public Service New Care Association today and experience the benefits that matter most. We are here for you today and tomorrow. PSNA, your partner in health and future security.
Jaw-dropping opening set of tennis. Carlos Alcaraz defends his title in the Spanish capital. What a way to win it!
It's the world's largest democratic exercise. What will another 5 years of Modi government mean for India's 1.4 billion people? Or can the opposition mount a defence? As the countdown begins to the India election, join us for a special 6-part series.
We'll take you beyond the bluster to look at the issues that matter to Indian voters.
India Votes.
This season, the Bunce family are taking the ultimate risk.
There's no investors, there's no third party.
We're paying for it ourselves.
We have to find some good trade.
The stakes are high, and every decision is their own.
Time and money is everything. That's how important it is.
Hit it!
Rush, 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 move, move, move. It's all or nothing.
If we don't mine this year, we have no next year.
Jade Fever, streaming now on Outdoor.
These things are impossible to get into. They're like a plastic Fort Knox.
Cut it, peel it, paint it, paste it, pour it, flip it, eat it, nail it.
Let's test these grill hacks!
Hack your way to a better, faster, cheaper way of life.
Jam a quarter into a watermelon and get to the kiosk.
New season, Hack My Life, premieres May 6th, Mondays, 8:35 p.m. on Warner TV.
Welcome back. Competition for the single place available to athletics PNG at the Paris Olympics is hotting up, with sprinter Leonie Behu setting a new personal best of 11.68 seconds in the 100-meter in Nashville, Tennessee on Saturday. This follows a season best 23.63 seconds in the 200-meter on Saturday, which was slightly wind-assisted, and two very good 400-meter times of 54.25 seconds recently. Hurdler Hedrin Monaghi has also been in fine form recently, setting a new national record in the 100-meter hurdles. Qualification standards in athletics are incredibly high, and unless one of our athletics can somehow raise their performance level significantly, then PNG can only nominate an athletics for the 100-meter event. This is due to new qualifications rules in athletics which state that countries with no qualified athletics nominating on athletic under the university rule can only nominate for the 100-meter or the marathon. For both Monaghi and Behu, the 100-meter is not their main event, but under athletics PNG selection policy, the selectors will consider their performances in both the 100-meter and in their own events before making a decision on who to nominate for the 100-meter. Round 3 of the Digicel ExxonMobil Cup recorded a number upset over the weekend, while Heli competition leaders PRK Mandy Murks continued their decent winning form with a gusty win over Asila Wiga Tumbe 20-18 in Minj on Saturday.
Sleeping Giants Wamga Mount Hagen Eagles gave traditional intercity arch rivals Eastern Britain Egma Guris a reality check on Sunday, handing them their first loss of the season in a lopsided affair 24-14. Meanwhile, Gas Resources Central Dabaris shut down favourites Moniplus NCDC Port Moresby Vipers 2018 in a thriller. At the National Sports Institute Goroka, home team Vindagor Goroka Alhanis succumbed to an ambush from a re-energized Western Britain Provincial Government Kimber Cutters 1814. In Wabek, defending premiers KMH and Gamioks were unable to hold out a fast-finishing Lace-Neck Tigers side 24-22 at Ipus Oval. The Moresby triple header at some quality contest that saw Croton Hella Wigman account for a young PRK Galfiso side 18-8 in the opening fixture. Wigman again had to draw on the experience of Hunters duo Captain Juni Igila and Siki Content, who set their attacking prowess in motion after conceding an early ISO try through fullback Michael Timothy from a slick hands on the right edge. Wigman dominated possession and capitalized on their heavy forward pack to notch up their second win of the season despite the late fight back from ISO. The Francis Ray coached Eagles side took on the all-time rivals Gurias in the match of the day with a plan to spoil the party for his former assistant, now Gurias head coach Jesse Alunga. At that, they certainly lived up to expectations with a famous victory over a disoriented Guria side, making them look like beginners with too many uncharacteristic errors that gave Eagles all the momentum and the field territory to score points. The Gurias were kept scoreless until the last quarter of the second half, when they finally found some joy scoring 3 quick tries to take the sting out of their misery 14-22 at full time. It was a famous Eagles victory over the Rabaul boys, given Gurias have always been dominant and playing finals over the past decade. Man of the match went to Eagles number 9, Linkil Kiap. Eagles coach Francis Ray credited his boys for sticking to their game plan and being consistent.
Yes, I'm really impressed with the win today. We went through the week, talked about this game. It's my former team, and I told the boys, other games I wouldn't mind. I think this game you guys have to play for me. And then, yes, they did deliver, and I'm really impressed. We have a good experience forward back, so our backline have to, set the foundation. And when the forwards did their work, the backline, especially our spine and backs, need to execute well and complete our sets. And that's what they did today, so yeah, really impressed with the win.
This one, we previous game against Curious. One message coach give me competitive set, now work on pattern lo mibla. Embang plata mibla oglo lose come. No mibla work hard lo, come strong. This season, the game go begin all fan.
Like in every game, like anything can happen in the field. Like you can be a best team, but at the end it comes when like discipline in defense and all this. Yeah.
While it's back to the drawing board for Gurias, Eagles have made an early statement that they can be a team to beat this season given the caliber of players they have in their current playing squad. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
Gas Resources Central Debari scoring machine and 4-try hero Douglas Pirika literally blew Moniplus NCDC Port Moresby Vipers out the park on Sunday with a masterclass performance that ended in a trailing 20-18 victory for the Debaris. It was Debari's first win of the season at the Santos National Football Stadium. The Baimuru Central Flyer stunned everybody with his lightning speed and athleticism, proving to elusive and leaving the Vipers' defense in its wake every time he touched the ball.
While it would be unfair to say Gas Resources Central Debaris were the better side after Sunday's win, the highly anticipated battle of the local derby was an even money ball where the outcome could have gone either way. Vipers showed their class and dominance in stages of the contest, but again ill discipline let them down. Debaris were leading 16-14 with less than 10 minutes to go before Vipers clawed their way back with a late try to take over the lead 18-16 with only minutes to full time. Vipers conceded a costly penalty inside Debaris 40, and from the ensuring quick tap restart by Douglas Pirika took off in a flash that caught the Vipers defense napping. He put on the afterburners and turned the defense inside out before the touchdown, bringing the crowd of Debaris faithful fans and supporters to their feet. Born and bred at the Calgary settlement in the Moresby South electorate, the Gulf Central speed sensation was part of the 2024 PNG Hunters extended squad alongside fellow Dabaris Gairo Voro. This greatly helped him to bulk up and develop his running game. Birika had a field day, scoring a double in both halves, and again showed glimpses of his 2022 outstanding try-scoring form that earned him the overall top try-scorer of 2022. The four-try hero was the most obvious choice for the Digital Action Mobile Cup Man of the Match award.
Me just looking seconds of the countdown. Me talking me at the semi schemes best to me the seconds the trial, score trial. Win 2 points from me. Well, time no game man. Me na sa kaya too much. Trial fasting lo me at least light fruits number 2. Banana, apple, orange, Olimilo, game time.
Coming back from the 16-18, the boys put really a good performance to draw the team, and then they push through because we use Douglas as our the finisher, and Douglas is really pushing to give our team a victory today.
Referee's decision was a bit disappointed, but it's a game, so yeah, it was a tough game against the Dabaris.
Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
That's it for sports. Over to you, Carol.
Thank you, Tracy. And now we'll have the weather forecast for the main centers for the next 24 hours. Southern regions, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. Daru, partly cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Momase, isolated showers and thunderstorms becoming scattered over Morobe province. Lae, cloudy with some showers and possible thunderstorms. New Guinea Islands, scattered showers and thunderstorms. Kavieng, fine and sunny, and Buka, partly cloudy with some showers. Highlands, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. Goroka, Barnes and Kundiawa, partly cloudy with possible few showers and rain. Ocean forecast. Coral Sea, seas rough to very rough with southeast winds of 33 to 47 knots. Bismarck Sea, seas slight to moderate with east to northeast winds of 10 to 20 knots. Coastal waters forecast. Waters of southern PNG and Indonesian border to Daru, to Huai Islands, to Kerama to Yule Island, to Hood Point, to Samare Islands. Seas 2 to 3 meters, rising to 3.5 to 4 along warning areas. Waters of Samare Island to Cape Vogel and all Milne Bay Islands. Seas 1.5 to 2 meters, rising to 2.5 to 3 meters along warning areas. Waters of Finchafen through Vitia Strait to Siasilong Islands. Seas 1.5 to 2.5 meters, rising to 2.5 to 3 meters along warning areas. And that has been another edition of TV1 News. Thanks for your company. Bye for now.
The TV1 News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.